Hi everybody, and welcome to this lovely holiday weekend. It is gonna be an intense one. So, as you know, I've been driving around and doing food reviews after my readings and taping them, calling it energetically correct, and just going balls to the wall. There was no refinement. Hair's not done. Makeup's not done. You guys are seeing it raw and unfiltered. So I promised you today, I put the makeup on, the earrings are on, we're ready to talk about the weekly energy forecast, right? So if you missed the new videos that everybody's asking for of me to be driving around Scranton, which is, obviously the place that the actual office, not my office, the actual office is based on, and showing you the actual sites through the drive-throughs, right? And talking about mashed potatoes and obsessible things that I go and do after a day of readings. People want more of that. So that's when I go into I don't really care mode. The hair's not done, the makeup's not on, and you guys are seeing me raw and unfiltered. If you like it, apparently you do. It was kind of a dare. I did it. People liked it, enjoyed it, thought it was funny. So you're going to get more of it. But today, obviously, you guys are here because also I'm a medium and intuitive, and this is your weekly energy forecast for, usually I do it for the week, but right now the energies are so intense for the weekend. We're just going to kind of focus on the next 3 days because we have an intense pressure of energy. I don't know if you guys are actually feeling it, but it's an intense pressure system of energy, and you're almost feeling like you want to move forward at lightning speed, and whoever's in your way, watch out, you're gonna totally barrel over them, you know what I mean? Because you just want to get stuff done, you're feeling motivated. It is a productive energy. I'm not saying that you shouldn't try to do things that you want to do. However, you could become quite aggressive if people get in your way. So just be mindful of your aggression, I guess, especially today going into tomorrow. I did talk about in my monthly energy forecast, for those of you that aren't subscribed, you like the live videos, you like the weekly energy forecast that come up live, I do a monthly energy forecast where I look at all the days of the month and I look at the world energy in detail and do channeled information. Those are only sent out to our email subscribers. You have to be on that list to receive it. So if you want the one for July just went out on July 15th. If you want the one for August, no, it's not July 15th. Never mind. The one for June went out already, June 15th. If you want the one for July, you have to sign up for the newsletter, the actual list to receive it before July 15th, because it only goes out once a month and it's pre-recorded, it's not live, and it's not public anywhere, so you can't find it. So if you go to the description of this video, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, you go to the description of this video, you will see a link to put your email in, and then you'll get also my monthly energy forecast, which is in depth. That's the one, if you want it for the month, that's the one to get. All right, so this weekend, last month, I talked about the July 4th weekend. You want to celebrate this today, the 2nd or 3rd. The 4th is going to be a weird energy, okay? So you want to take the opportunity to celebrate the 4th of July, either tonight or tomorrow. That is your best time. Thank you, Ann Nober. You say you love the monthly forecast and you've been going back to rewatch several times. Awesome. I'm glad you're getting it. Like I said, those are on private links, so you want to make sure you get on that in the description of this video. Make sure you sign up for them because those are really awesome. I really enjoy doing them, but they are only for our email subscribers, so they won't be public. If you try to search them up on Google, you won't find them. Anyway, so you want to make sure this weekend that you're having fun. Number one, you're scheduling all your celebratory events before the 4th of July, because on the 4th there's going to be some weird energies going on, where you might find that, like I told you about today and tomorrow, how that energy is still moving forward and progressing, but you're have that aggression of needing to get things done. Well, that 4th of July energy is going to be just aggression. So you want to take the opportunity to have this this is an intense barreling of energy for the next 3 days. So you just want to make sure that you're grounding, you're balancing, you're doing the things that you need to do to stay centered, stay grounded. And if people are getting in your way, either stay away from them or politely tell them to get out of your way. But like I said, you want to celebrate tonight or tomorrow. You want to try to lay low on the 4th. The 4th is, if there's going to be conflict or arguing, the 4th is a time where that can happen. And this could be in the form of, it doesn't have to be in your immediate family or with your friends or your close circles. This could be outside circles that you deal with, maybe, you know, and this could be like people you go to for services also. So like anyone that you're, you know, paying to do anything meticulous, like your finances or, you know, stuff like that, a bank, things like that. You might find that customer service that day or things you want to get done that day. If you have to notarize documents or you have to do documents and get them done professionally with your business or anything of that nature, don't do it Monday. It's just not a good idea. Well, it is the 4th, so I'm assuming most of you won't be doing any work on the 4th, but for those of you that own businesses, there really isn't a holiday. You kind of just work when you have the opportunity to work. So, like I said, even though it's an intense energy and the opportunity for disagreement is there is this wonderful rainbow of energy around, you know, passion and having a good time and magic. And if you could do the fireworks tonight or tomorrow, that's a great thing. But in the same sense, there's also that temperament and that same passion and firework energies within us as well. So like I said, that's the energy coming up in the next few days. So it's kind of like, hey, go have a good time, but it's also keep yourself contained. And if you find that you can't keep yourself contained, then it might be important for you to just take a step back and, you know, be alone for a little while and then go back out. So that's the status, and I'm sticking to it. Once Tuesday comes around, it's going to kind of normalize again, but this is you're going to hear about this. You're going to hear a lot about people arguing in the next couple of days. So just try to stay away from it. People are very sensitive. The energy is very intense. So you just want to make sure that you're staying grounded and you're staying balanced. Now, usually the lounge is tonight at 9 p.m. This is a holiday weekend, so we will not have the lounge tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is no lounge, but we will be resuming the lounge next Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you don't know which drive-through I'm going to go through. You don't know what area of Scranton I'm going to introduce you to. You have no idea. So I'm going to keep continuing to do the series Energetically Correct. I would love your input on what kind of reviews you want to see. You want to just see fast food reviews? I don't eat fast food. The only reason I went to Popeyes the other day was because somebody dared me to do it, and I really wanted mashed potatoes, and they told me they were good. But that was my first time at Popeyes. Usually I eat home, but if you guys want to see drive-through, you guys want to see like real food reviews, pizza, I could review, you know, a Bed Bath & Beyond store for you, whatever you want. But you got to tell me, do you like seeing the town? Do you like hearing the stories about the McDonald's that we drive by and about the different liquor stores? Do you like hearing those stories? Or do you like seeing the food and getting hungry and saying, Marissa, why the hell did you do this food review? Because now I'm going to go to Popeyes and get the mashed potatoes, and mad at me because you're off your diet. You know what I mean? So you just got to let me know what you want. And if I can entertain you in any way and you like to see the Medium After Hour show, that's where we go. All right, so next week you're going to be seeing The Office once again. If you're not signed up for the monthly forecast, we're getting to the 15th of the month. Go in the description of this video. Get the monthly forecast because it's going to be a good one this month. The lounge next week, going to be very interesting. Marianne asked, are there any metaphysical stores in Scranton? There actually used to be one called Possibilities when I was a kid. I loved going in there. But I don't think there's any metaphysical stores that I know of. There's a religious store. We can go in there and look at religious items if you'd like. I was just in the natural food store the other day where I did find the vegan and vegetarian gravy. But that's not, mediumship after hours. We're delving into the real world here. We're delving into the world of, mashed potatoes and gravy. I mean, you guys want to see it. It's out there. So pick something interesting, right? Pick something that'll make you smile. We could go to a church. There's lots of churches in Scranton. We could go to some graveyards. Those are kind of interesting. There's really as a medium, I know that like mostly the spirits aren't really there. So it's kind of like, let's look at the graves. I don't know. There's a lot of McDonald's around here. A lot of Wendy's closed down. Only a few Pizza Huts. Yeah. No, we want the energetically correct is for life, guys. We want to tell you what's energetically correct. And that's when I'm not doing anything pertaining to mediumship. That's when I'm going out and it's after hours. What you get to see, people like the behind the scenes. They like to see what's in my car. My car was like a mess when I did it this week. It was like a mess. I was looking back on it thinking, oh my God, they have all this crap in the car. But yeah, I don't really, once I'm done working, I don't want to delve into anything about the spirit world. I mean, unless I'm eating French fries and somebody's coming through. But no, medium after hours is medium after hours. Okay, we're going to go get ice cream, whatever. So, Ann Nober says, whoever is not on the monthly email, you're missing out. Sign up. It's so helpful going back on to see what the heck is going on with the energy of the day or of the week. Thank you, A.N. Nober. Yes, I find that those monthly energy forecasts are very in-depth and they're worth every minute of you watching them. That's why I do them pre-recorded, because I write it all out. I look at the whole calendar for the month. I talk about almost every day of the month. And I also talk about the world energies as a whole, what's coming in, what's going on. So make sure that you go to the description of this video and sign up. Okay? So I hope you guys have an amazing holiday weekend. And I will see you guys next week for the office and the porch. We're on the porch right now, so it's kind of combined this year. Last year it was one day the office, one day the porch. Now it's the office and the porch combined. And now we have energetically corrected and we have the lounge. So I'm producing a lot of content. You know what I'm saying? So, hope you enjoy it. I try to vary it. So one day I'm serious. One day we're interviewing. We're having a party with a bunch of people, talking about metaphysical stuff. And then another time you're just being entertained. So try to vary it up. Try to keep you on your toes, not knowing what's coming and what I'm going to do. Keep you entertained. That's the bottom line, and educated. What are we educating you on right now? Not so sure. Educating you on the energy. I could tell everybody the energy. Most of the time people don't listen to me, but I tell them the energy. They want to listen, that's fine. They'll be like, oh, well, that's cool, Marissa. I don't want to get into an argument this weekend, but then they go ahead and get in an argument. So it's best to listen. It's best to, and then most of the time I don't listen. I'm telling it myself. I look back, I say, oh, I guess I didn't listen to my own advice, but isn't that the truth? We don't listen to our own advice. Yeah, Christine tells me I'm a lot of fun. Thanks. When you're a medium, I'll tell you about this. When you're a medium, right? Oh, there's some bunny rabbits over there. You tend to get distracted by things like that. But when you're a medium, like, your job's pretty serious. You're dealing with grief. You're dealing with people that crossed over. You're dealing with healing. You're dealing with serious stuff. And believe it or not, there's a lot of people who have therapists and they have priests in their life. But mediums, we hear all the secrets that people don't tell their therapists or their priests. We hear that, and we have to just sit there. Whatever people tell us, we have to sit there and say, okay. So, no matter how shocking it is. So a lot of mediums tend to stay in the mediumship world like 24/7, and they're like, ooh, poo, 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 la, la, la. Let's go to the New Age fair. I'm all up in the clouds. Let's be spiritual. Let's talk about the wind chimes. Let me have my voice be like this all the time. And I am so spiritual. Like, no. If I wanted to be if I wanted to be in that world all the time, I'd be doo-doo-doo all over the place. But no, I'm a real person with real energy. I'm a real human being. So like, people see me in the grocery store, I'm buying a carton of eggs, and they want to come up and be like, they're afraid. Like, they're thinking like, what is she seeing about me? And they look at me with this eye, like they're like, look at me, and they're like these hungry eyes, like pulling at me, like thinking that I'm just reading them, like that I'm seeing their deepest, darkest thoughts. I know what they're going to go get at the deli. They're like looking at me like, hi, how are you? Okay, so what do you see? And in their mind, they're like, what do you see about me? 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 I'm like, I'm just getting freaking eggs. Like, I have a normal, like, I'm just getting eggs. You look nice, like your sunglasses, you know, but I'm just getting eggs. And then people just, they have this look. They're just like, you know, I think they think I'm reading them all the time. And I'm like, well, I could sense your energy pulling at me because I could feel that. But, you know, or the best is when people like, you know, send me a text, be like, hey, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. So I have this emergency going on. I'm like, okay, so sorry to hear that. You know, they want me to like look into it right then and there. It's like, not, you can't do that just on text. You know what I'm saying? Like, be aware, ski with care, you know, and leave the medium alone when they're not working. You know, like, we're not out there to be like reading all the time, because if I was, I'd be so drained, I wouldn't be able to have a life. So people are like, well, what do you do when you're not being all serious talking to people like about their, you know, and believe me, I've been doing this a long time. Been doing this 23 years. And when I'm in it, I'm giving my clients 200, 300%. Like, that's, I'm there. I'm present. I'm there. I'm giving them the detail. And it takes a lot of energy. People don't realize that. It's not like you're just walking around and you have like a walkie-talkie and the spirit world is just giving you paragraphs and sentences to give to people. And you're vacuuming your car and you're like, okay, I'm going to give this message. It's like work. You know what I mean? It's like you have to interpret code. It drains your energy. It's like by the time you're done and you feel wonderful because you gave someone this amazing message, but you also feel like somebody just kicked the butt out of you and you need to eat and you need to shower and you need to just, you know, it takes a while to get your energy back, especially after a longer session, when it is more intense, when it is more beautiful, when it is a deeper connection, you're drained. And so I think that people who live in this world all the time and you see them on YouTube and they're like, okay, everyone, let's tune into the outer energy, and they're so one monotone all the time and everything is, I'm like, come on, give me some life here, give me something, put a firecracker under your butt. Like, you like this all the time? Like, I cannot deal. Like, don't think I imagine me at Mind Body Spirit Fair. Like, I walk around, I do not connect with all the other mediums in the world. I don't know, there's people like me, and they're the ones who came through the program, the school. Oh, by the way, yeah, I am developing the intuitive development courses online as we speak. So we have the manifesting course, which is closed right now for enrollment, the 30-day dream driver, and I am building as we speak Intuitive Development 101, and it's going to be just something you can get online and do it. So if you want the foundations, you want the basics, you want the tools, your beginner tools, the beginner practice, that's going to be coming out soon, because a lot of people have been asking me about it. Once I create that, then I'll be creating the beginner, intermediate, and advanced series. But for now, I'm creating the foundational Intuitive Development 101 course, which was our, when I did this school, that was our prerequisite beginner course. It was like our theory, because in order to really develop your intuition and get to the mediumship is further along, okay? Oh, hold on a second. I want to show you guys something. Hold on. Look at these bunnies. Hi, bunnies. Oh, look at these bunnies. Doesn't that make you happy? Thanks, Stephanie, about the earrings. I got them at J. Jill. You guys like J. Jill? Maybe we'll go on a tour there. They don't like me that much there. This one lady, the manager at J. Jill, she's a little, I don't know, something about J. Jill, the manager. But that's an energetically incorrect J. Jill. If I go to the one in Marlton, they're all my best friends. So anyway, those are the little bunnies. I usually feed them carrots and stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Now that we've talked about everything we could talk about, and I went off on a tangent about what not to do to a medium when you see them at the grocery store. What do you do to a medium when you see them at the grocery store? You look at them like you're hungry. You're hungrier than the food you're buying at the grocery store and you didn't even eat yet. Oh my God. You guys probably are like, oh my God, come on. Now what Marianne says, how about a park or a place with nature? What do you want me to do there? Marianne, you want me to just go there and hang out? Do you want me to people watch and make comments? This is after hours, remember? Or are you asking me, what do I do at a park or a place of nature if someone comes up to me as a medium? I'm kind of confused. Now there's a delay because I'm let the medium shop, man. Let them shop for clothes. We do retail therapy, mediums. I don't know. Sometimes mediums are a little like dramatic. They're just too out there. You know what I mean? They just need to have get a life, realize you could play Monopoly one day, go down a water slide, eat a banana, just live life normally. You don't have to be reading 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you guys have been great. We could people watch, but I really make weird comments, like they're off the wall comments, and you'd be like, is Marisa really that spiritual? Then I interview people, and then I make people uncomfortable because I'm going up to them and interviewing them, and then I might say something. Who knows? If I feel something, you don't know. Might come through. I can't control that. Yeah, that's about it. So give me some ideas. And if there's any restaurants you want me to review, any pizza places, we could do that. Or if you just wanted me to go to crappy places and talk about it and rate it on a scale that I don't even know what it is, and then tell you stories about Scranton, I could do that too. So we will see you next week. You guys have a wonderful holiday weekend, and thanks for being so much fun. You guys have been great. I love talking to you and talking back and forth with you, and even though I can't hear you, I can definitely sense the vibe. So thanks for being here. I appreciate all of your support, and I will be back next week. Have a great weekend.